Hi everyone, hope everybody's doing good today on Saturday. Today I'm going to finally get around to hooking up the wipers, the vacuum wipers to the double action fuel pump. And for anybody that doesn't know how that works, the wipers on this truck run on the manifold vacuum. And so when you are idling, you have high manifold vacuum, so the wipers work fine. But if you're going up a hill and they're on and you give it the throttle, it takes away from that vacuum and the wipers slow down. And so the reason that some models have the dual action fuel pump is because there's an air diaphragm on the bottom and the fuel diaphragm on the top. And so in a couple of videos back, we rebuilt the fuel pump and both sides of it failed. And so now I have the air part of the fuel pump has been just blocked off with a filter on it for the last couple of weeks. So today we're going to go ahead and hook that up. And so I'm just going to run through and give a little demonstration on what happens with the vacuum, and then we'll go ahead and hook it up. All right. Okay, so this is the manifold vacuum line coming from the windshield wipers right here. And so I've unplugged that and hooked this gauge up here into it, right here. And you'll see that we have a little over 20 pounds of vacuum right now. So when you're applying throttle going up a hill, you'll watch what happens to this vacuum. So if you really get into the throttle, that drops, and then your wipers slow down. And if it's raining hard, it's kind of, you don't want that to happen. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and let me shut this off, and we'll go over to the fuel pump. Okay, so we got the fuel pump over here, and you'll see the two lines here coming off of it. Now, of course, the top part of this is for the fuel. You got the in and the out, and the bottom part is the air diaphragm part. This hose closest to the oil pan here, that's the suction side. And so what we're going to do is we're going to bring that hose up, and we're going to connect it going to the wipers. That's the suction side. Now the pressure side, that one will go over and take the place of on the manifold where this used to be. So I'm going to go ahead and set up to change these hoses out, and then we'll be back in just a little bit here. Okay guys, so we got the suction side running up here now, and it's going into the wipers. And we got the pressure side going over here into the manifold right here. So I'm going to go ahead and fire her up here and make sure our wipers work. I got to close the hood just a little bit here. The wipers interfere with it. So we'll go over here and give her a quick fire up. Okay, we'll give the wipers a try here. Okay, and then I'm going to give it some throttle here. Yeah, I'd say that works just fine. Good job there. And of course, I'm going to come in here and clean these hoses up, get them kind of tied up to the firewall there, and then so far last week we did the PCV valve. There it is, and that seems to be working real fine. The odor coming into the cab is definitely less. It's being the crankcase, that smell is being sucked out and recirculated now quite a bit better, and fuel pump has been working real good too. So far we're getting a few things done here, kind of slow. But yeah, so let me clean those wires up, and I'll bring you guys back for a sec here before the end of the video. So yeah, I got all the lines routed here. They're on this fender brace going across. I'm going to put a chafer on this later here. I'm not going to leave it like that, but I've just kind of got them sanitary, kind of out of the way. Everything's working good. So yeah, that wasn't a bad job. That probably took about a half an hour to do the whole thing from start to finish there. So yeah, and the wipers are working good now, and vacuum is good. So yeah, that's works out pretty good there. So well, I appreciate you guys coming along for the wiper hookup, and please comment on the video and subscribe if you like this kind of stuff, and as usual, stay safe. Thanks, guys.